Today we're talking about synapses. What is synapses? Synapses is when chromosomes pair up during meiosis 1. During synapses, you can have crossover, and that's when genetic information gets exchanged. Now, as you can see, this could be observed right here. Now, during this exchange, it can either go smoothly and result in viable gametes, or abrasions can take place and possibly result in inviable gametes. Abrasion examples are duplication, deletion, and inversion. Why is it important to have synapses? Well, again, like we said, crossing over can occur, and crossing over is essential for genetic diversity when everything goes smoothly. All right, today we're playing a game of snakes and ladders, and instead of dice, we're using these little raffles, which represents the kind of route that will be taken and ultimately lead to the gamete. All right, here we have these two individual chromosomes that will cross over during synapsis. And the reason why we're using an inversion loop is to maximize the pairing between the homologs. So we take this chromosome, we reverse it to find out what kind of abrasion is taking place. And as you can see, the K, J, and I, there's a paracentric inversion. It's paracentric because the centromere is involved. As you can see here, these checkpoints also represent the loci. And for a gamete to be viable, it must pass through each loci. If it does not, it will be inviable. So here we have the first route, route number 2. So for route number 2, as you can see, we follow the route and you have the crossing over and there's a snake, and that means that number 2 is not viable. Now, numbers 1, we follow route for number 1. It hits all the loci and all the checkpoints. Number 1 is viable. We go to number 3. We follow number 3. We have the loop, and number 3 is viable. And we have the last one, number 4. Number 4 starts here. You have the crossover. Number 4 is not viable. The fitness is 50% because only 50% of the gametes were viable. All right, here's the second map for our snakes and ladder game. As you can see here, we have our chromosomes. We reversed this one to make it easier to compare, and as you can see, these are homologous chromosomes. And because these are homologous chromosomes, no abrasion will be occurring. We have the routes right here. We're not going to do the raffle just to save on time, but as you can see, route 1 will go all the way across through each checkpoint and is viable. Route number 2 will go here, down the ladder, also viable. Route number 3 will go up here, also viable. Route number 4, also viable. We did not have to do an inversion loop because they are homologous. As you can see, these are the gametes right there. We have 100% fitness, so everyone is viable. Now here are the two maps for the snake and ladder game. When you compare the gametes for map number 1, you have 50%. Gametes for map number 2, it's 100% fitness. So based on this, gametes in map number 1 have a 50% chance of passing on their genetic material, while gametes in the second map have a 100% chance of passing on their genetic material.